too.
What's good, boss? This is Martin checking in from Houston. I see y'all discussing Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. You feel
Yeah.
me? I'm a big fan of Errol Spence, but I just want to play devil's advocate, and I just question why do y'all think Errol Spence deserves the lion's share of the purse?
Is this your real voice, or are you trying to disguise your voice? Who is this? This is really
No,
Bud Crawford, huh?
no, I'm swooby with it.
No, I'm playing.
Nice.
Okay,
It's the
so
first
this
time
goes back
calling
into
in, though.
promotions and
Yes, sir.
marketing. So you know that Spence is selling more pay-per-views, selling more fights, selling more merchandise. He's more known. I mean, that's pretty much, if you don't know the numbers, I know you probably already know the numbers, but it's all about the marketing and promotion. How many people, if they have it at AT&T Stadium, which that would be great, how many people there are going to be there for Spence and how many are going to be there for Crawford? You know what I'm saying? Or even in any of Spence's fights, he usually has a big crowd. So, and I can't say the same for Bud, and we already know it's because of his promotional company. Like they can only fit 200 people at his fight against Kell Brook. If you wanted to hype it up, you bring it to Texas or Florida or wherever they were going to allow you to, kind of like Spence did. It's all about the marketing and promotion. So Spence had 15,000 people, Bud had 200 people. You see, that's a difference of money right there in itself.
So, but let me tell you why that's not fair, and we can't bring it up right now. Because I remember back when T Bud fought in Nebraska, he had his whole state behind him. He sold out his stadium.
Well, how big is Nebraska though? Nebraska is just this big. So he's a big fish in a small pond. Yes. Maybe if he so you're saying what? They will have the fight in Nebraska?
No, I'm not saying they got to fight in Nebraska, but I'm saying where he can pull from his audience. So, of course, if you bring Terrence Crawford down to Dallas, he ain't going to bring his people with him. He don't got like an Irish audience where they're going to travel, but I'm saying he has value too. He can bring the fight to his home turf, even though that the stadium isn't as big as AT&T, which is a stadium I love. Terrence Crawford brings his own value. You feel me?
I do. But we are talking about a difference of 20%. When I even go to the store and they say 20% off, I'm like, that's not shit. I need more. So why are we doing 20% and it's millions of dollars? I don't think he should give up the opportunity worrying about the split. It's going to be 50 million more than you have right now.
All right. I got one more argument. You ready?
Yes.
Yes.
So Spence is more accomplished in the welterweight division. I bet you can agree on that. But when you look at overall resumes, even though he doesn't have any standout net, well, he just beat Kell Brook. I don't think that's a better version of Errol Spence's Kell Brook. But T Bud is a 3-weight world champion. He's been fighting back to back some of the best people. Jeff Horn, I think he would beat Keith Thurman. Well, not right now. He's not who he used to be. He beat Jeff Horn. He beat Kell Brook. He beat Gamboa. He beat Postal. These people we don't talk about.
Okay, so who did Errol be? I mean, you're saying that he has a better resume than Spence?
Yeah, like some people argue that if you are the more accomplished boxer, if you paid in pain, if you paid in full, you deserve a better paycheck because you put in more work.
I don't believe that his opponents are better than Spence's opponents. I mean, Spence was fighting top 10 people. Gamboa, it was not top 10 or even top 10 now. Kell Brook was definitely washed by the time that Bud fought him. So I'm trying to see who you're saying is better. Who is better than Danny Garcia? Who is better than
Matt, quit playing on the phone.
Porter?
Shout out to Bo-Mac, man. I love Errol Spence, man. I hope Errol Spence ain't listening. I'm from Houston, I promise you. So, man, I really hope he ain't listening because my heart wants Errol Spence to win. But based upon my film study, I say my brain, I would go by Terrence Crawford, however, decision, TKO, whatever, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I do got one more argument. Are you ready for this one?
Jesus, you said last one was your last one, but continue.
Oh, for sure. My fault. My fault. Because Miss Bet or whatever your name is, my apologies. I forgot your name. You said Errol Spence
How
has a
about you
better
ask her?
resume.
How about you ask her and say, "Oh, forgive me, I don't know your name. What's your
Funny.
name? But I got a question for you."
Don't worry, I was definitely gonna correct him, but go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear the question.
All right, for sure, for sure. So when you get down to it, you say Errol Spence has a better resume. I understand what you're saying because although he doesn't have the deeper resume, he has more standout names. He has down near a prime Kell Brook, he has down near a prime Sean Porter, and he has down there a prime Danny Garcia. Terrence Crawford don't have the type of names, but he has 5, 6, 7 solid names. You feel me? It's like the same argument. Tyson Fury has 2 great names, but Anthony Joshua has a lot of great names. You feel me?
It's quality over quantity, and that should always be the case. You didn't name any quality. You first of all, you made my argument for me, so thank you. And it's Briana Bette, but yes, I love talking to you.
Man, get off the line. We definitely appreciate you calling. I gotta give you your intro, man. We appreciate you.
Welcome to the show.
First time caller, man. I appreciate you, man.
What was his name?
Martin.
Oh no,
Martin,
this is
like Martin Luther King.
You got to get off that voice app.
That voice app, man. If you look at my username in the chat, you know,
yo, Adrian.
Okay, I'm gonna look for you. I'm about to look for you.
So I
appreciate the call, Martin.
Y'all have a
nice
good
talking
night.
to you.
And keep watching. I appreciate
all the time,
y'all.
dog. Peace. Yeah, I actually think that Errol and Terrence need to have some conversations, and just say, "Nigga, come on, man. You gonna go fight your mandatory? You gonna go fight some Russian dude, and you and I can literally make history together."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Put all of it beside.
Yeah, put all that
Especially since Pacquiao's fighting Ryan Garcia now. So
yeah. What's up, 314? What's up?
What's going on, Fred?
Hey, what's up, man? What you got?
Man, nothing much, man. I just want to talk to the guests, man. I think it's nice to speak to you, Miss Briana. It's enlightening, you know what I'm saying, to have a female, you know what I'm saying, that actually talking sports and about sports and everything. I mean, boxing, you know what I'm saying, because boxing ain't really a popular sport, you know what I'm saying, amongst Americans, especially women. So I want to ask you, with the Errol Spence and the Crawford fight going on, what's your thoughts on Manny Pacquiao holding up the division with this goofy fight with Ryan Garcia? And he ain't gonna get as much money.
You need to get stripped.
Errol Spence, you know what I'm saying? He might even make more money than Crawford. And it doesn't do nothing for his legacy. So what do you think? How do you feel about Manny Pacquiao holding undisputed? You know what I'm saying? Holding up undisputed.
Well, I'm about to give you the sandwich method. So yes, Manny is a legend. He is an amazing fighter. He's had some great fights, but he should retire. He wants to do exhibition fights and he wants to follow in Floyd's footsteps. And who can blame him? He wants to take low risk fights. So he should definitely just vacate the belt, retire, and do exhibition fights. He could do the same thing he's doing now. But the thing is, that belt is a part of his marketing. Without it, the fight is literally nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's not even a champion. You know, they can't even say whatever WBA champion or whatever he is if it's WBA. So he's using that just for marketing strategy right now. But he should definitely give it up. Like, he's holding up the line. And that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for Errol to be unified, undisputed, unified. So yeah, we need that in detail.
It don't make no sense though. He like that does nothing for you. You already an established name. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fighter, you a legend in the sport. Why not go out with a bang? You gonna make so much more money down at AT&T Stadium. You know what I'm saying? Fighting Errol Spence, beat him. That's gonna prepare you. You know what I'm saying? You lose soon. Oh, you Manny Pacquiao, but you beat him. Oh man, you can it's not a plausible argument. But you can argue, oh man, Pacquiao won the greatest of all time. He over 40 and beat 2 top 10 welterweights in 2 years. So it just don't make no sense. But salute to everybody in the barbershop. It was nice talking to you, Quinn.
Appreciate
Salute
you,
to you, Freddie, man.
all the time.
What was your name?
Yeah. You said what?
What's your name?
Malik Shabazz. I got a podcast. I go by King Shabazz, Real Talk King Podcast, RTK Podcast. So everybody,
King Bob.
King Shabazz.
King Shabazz.
Oh, King Shabazz. Nice to meet you.
Shabazz.
Yeah, meet you as well.
I was on this podcast about 3 weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We had the legend
Appreciate
Fred
you.
in the bill. We had him in the Empire.
Appreciate you, big homie.
Yep.
Yeah, this conversation is getting like